Mumias East Member of Parliament PK Salasya has shared out some series of tweets attacking Morara. Let's have a look at the tweets, for they are going to inform the basis of our analysis right now. Honorable Peter Kelerwa Salasya, ifikie our activist Morara Kibaso, I'm now getting to realize you are also comedian who wants to dress and speaks like Ruto, like a comedian but hiding. Now I'm shocked you supporting impeachment of Rigathi. Wewe ni fake na wewe ni project ya Ruto. I can see from far ni PR too, hata ile arrest. That's the first tweet. Salasya is accusing Morara of being William Ruto's project. And he's saying that even the arrest of Morara was a PR. So the bone of contention here, PK does not want Morara to support the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua. That's the bone of contention. The second tweet, Honorable Peter Kelerwa Salasya, Morara pia na wewe umeanza kutubeba matako yako. Ebu jisikize, kumbe umeanza kuwa mwongo. Do your research well. CDF board doesn't accept or allow or approve constructions of roads. Kazi ya roads ni Kura, Kera, and KNHA. I wonder how 40 million can be allocated to road constructions at CDF board, which approves all projects done under CDF across the country, approves it. In fact, the CDF board can't approve such a project unless public participation was done, but it's not in the purview of CDF, so they can't. Pesa ya CDF isn't that easy as you think, Mr. Morara. We love you but have always fact hata ka upendi Rigathi, ongea ukweli. You should be telling MPs impeaching Rigathi, pia wa impeach Ruto waende wote pia wewe, naona umeanza ukora. Rigathi amekuwa categorical, watu wasikize ground. Stop being silly. With all these lies, you are going nowhere. Be a good activist at times pia na wewe. So PK is still attacking Morara. And from this post, he has even gone ahead to share a video of Morara, which we are going to play here. The video is over 1 week old. I don't know whether PK just saw the video today, but the video is an old video over 1 week ago. PK Salasya has a problem with Morara supporting the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua, and is also accusing Morara of lies because Morara exposed Embakasi North Member of Parliament James Gakuya. James Gakuya is a close Rigathi Gachagua's ally. Morara did expose that the Member of Parliament squandered 40 million Kenya shillings through CDF. The member approved 40 million to a road that had been budgeted for and funded, a road that had been completed. So the Member of Parliament ended up squandering 40 million Kenya shillings. That's what Morara exposed, and it appears it has angered PK Salasya. If you look at the comments, these posts are really drawing so many comments, over 700 comments. 90% of those comments are against PK Salasya. Kenyans are attacking PK Salasya very badly. Before we listen to PK's video and Morara's video, let's have a look at the comments. Kelvin Kibe, sasa si utafute bibi kwanza, at least ukue mkubwa. Baba Favor, Salasya, you look more insane than Morara. Hata mtoto mdogo akiona picha zenu will know whose madness has refused medicine. Beauty Cynthia Editors, ukiguza huyu tutakusalimia. Morara si ligi yako, concentrate na kusimp kwa ex wako. Shenzi sana. There is somebody called Noti. Morara is not your class. Concentrate na uwor na uda. Mogaka spoiler. CDF ndo mnakula amtaki iguswe. Kondo hisi. Onyango, Bwana MP, say you need to be careful not to join the political class that fights Morara. You'll also go home. Don't try to paint Morara bad here. You better join him and correct him with love in case it's necessary. Otherwise, those are some of the comments. Over 90% of the comments are against PK Salasya. Let's now listen to Salasya before we listen to Morara Kibaso. Listen to this.
And one thing I want to say is that I want to comment. There's something that I've just heard the Morara Kibaso talking about, that trying to castigate maybe the MPs, maybe who are allied to Gachagua, Rigathi Gachagua. I want to tell this gentleman that whatever he's doing is very right. I know he's an activist. An activist will always be an activist. And then we have leaders. Now, he's saying that he supports, first of all, Morara supports the impeachment of Rigathi. Then number two, he says that MPs who are working like a Goya, that MP allocated 40 million of CDF to the roads that were existing. I want to tell my brother to do always not to change the CDF kitty, because he doesn't understand what are the functions of the CDF. Do your research well, and then I've also started seeing you want to try to start now bargaining, like you want to be the kingpin of the Gen Z or whatever, fighting Rigathi Gachagua and praising the MPs who are impeaching Gachagua. You are like and praising Gachagua being in the court is like praising the system, because with the system you have in Kenya right now, if you fight the government, for example, utawekewa mashtaka. So you are praising him without doing your due diligence, and you call yourself to be a lawyer. Then number two, when you say that, oh, you are praising those MPs who are impeaching DP, you are not talking. Instead, these are the same MPs who passed the finance bill. Now you are praising them. So it means that you are also speaking a double standard. You are speaking about double standard. You also don't understand yourself. Then you are saying that you are now supporting the going of the Rigathi Gachagua, and then now the president, who is the boss, now to be there to remain there. So it's like you also lost. Instead, you should tell the people, the two should go. Kwa sababu sahi as we speak, right now the president has taken over the parliament. He has a lot of powers in the parliament, maybe judicial system, maybe wherever, everywhere. Baba is there. He's also singing the tune. So, who can now face the president right now, William Ruto, head on? He's only one man, and he's a truthful man. Sasa wewe ukimpiga vita, wewe huna capacity, ama unafikiria vitu mnafanya kwa mtandao hii, wewe tunataka serious. Sasa uwezi, huyo ndio mtu ambaye angekuwa sasa ungekuwa unaomba abaki kwa serikali aendelee kutoa oversight the way William Ruto alikuwa anatoa oversight during the time of Kibaki, during the time of Uhuru. Na hiyo ndio utapata Kenya inaenda mbele. You cannot pocket everybody. So I can see I need to take you to some classes of politics. Nikueleze hii politics inaenda hivi na hivi na hivi na hivi. Wale wakunitusi ya kusema ukweli, nimesema kwa sababu hakuna mahali utanipeleka. Kwa sababu nimesema ukweli. And I'm also a truthful man who speaks the truth, and always the truth shall always set you free. So, Morara, do your serious research well, and don't just talk. I think I need to teach you now politics, how it's going around. Wewe fanya mambo activism. Because uelewi. Asante sana.
That's PK Salasya. Let's now listen to Morara's sentiments that have angered PK Salasya. And then we meet in our next video where we are going to do a detailed analysis on that fight between Morara and PK Salasya. Don't forget to drop your comments so that I can also know what you think about that whole fight. Listen to this.
So Kenyans, I'm sure you've seen these members of parliament who are going around with Gachagua saying mtu wetu anapigwa, saidieni mkikuyu wetu, wakikuyu watasimama nyuma ya Gachagua. Some of those MPs are of very questionable characters. Like now this guy called Gakuya. Gakuya hata kesi yake iko this week. The hearing is this week in the courts. This guy allocated 40 million Kenya shillings to roads that already exist. Achukua 40 million pesa ya CDF akaallocate kwa barabara yenye tayari iko na lami, akatenga, alafu akaiba hiyo 40 million. And then these are the people now who have found a place to hide, to move around with Gachagua and say that mkikuyu wetu anaonewa. Wakikuyu musidanganyike, don't be lied. Gachagua is not fighting because he's fighting for development of the mountain. He's not fighting because he wants to help agriculture and farming ya watu wa Mount Kenya. He's not fighting kwa sababu anataka kuleta mabarabara Mount Kenya. He's not fighting kwa sababu anataka kuleta stima Mount Kenya ama better economic policies. Huyu mtu amekuwa na Ruto akiiba, wamekuwa akiiba pamoja. In fact, wakati aliingia kwa serikali, the first thing alifanya ni his case ya 7 billion Kenya shillings yenye walikuwa ameiba pesa from counties, alifanya ikakuwa withdrawn from court. The next thing he did ni alirudishiwa pesa yake ile ilikuwa imefriziwa na koti. Sasa wameanza mchezo mwingine, and I suspect that Gachagua is working with Ruto. They look like they are fighting but they are not fighting. These people are together. Ni vile Ruto amegundua kwamba hata danganya Wakikuyu tena, but he needs their votes. So what does he do? Anatuma Gachagua na mwambia wewe enda ujifanye na kupiga. Mimi nitaambia wabunge wangu wajifanye pia wanataka kukuimpeach, ili watu wakuonee huruma, wakuonee sympathy. Wakisha kuonea sympathy wakusupport. Wakikusupport uwa consolidate. Ukiwa consolidate uniuzie hao watu 2027, tuendelee na hii kazi tuseme tumesameheana. My friends, we are not stupid. Kenyans, hiyo ukora na uongo ya siasa yenye mlikuwa mnatudanganya nayo imeisha. Right now we are focusing on corruption. Jana mbunge Anthony Kibagendi, who sits in the health committee, amesema tunaibiwa 104 billion Kenya shillings. 104 billion ati wanatundia computer system. Can you imagine? A computer software, even the most sophisticated military hardware and intelligence hardware has never costed 104 billion. Hadi Pegasus yenye walinunua yenye wanatumianga kuhack masimu zetu, it did not cost 104 billion. 104 billion inaibiwa through a company that Adani has interest. Hiyo company inaitwa Apiero Limited, Holdings Limited. Apiero ni ya Adani, na Adani ni Ruto, hakuna foreigner. The person behind Adani ni Ruto mwenyewe. Gachagua yeye mwenyewe hajaleta any development to Mount Kenya. Kazi ni kucomplain. Kwani mlimchagua complain? Anatembea na wabunge wenye tayari wamewaibia pesa za CDF. Ni watu kila siku wanaregister makampuni kufanya biashara na serikali. These people are fighting over who is stealing more. Wanasema Ruto anaiba sana kuliko vile wao wanaiba. Hatuendi kusikiza hao watu. We are going to impeach them both. And I want to tell parliamentarians, by the way, don't think this is a joke. Mkitaka kuimpeach Gachagua, lazima jina ya Ruto ikuwe kwa hiyo impeachment motion. We want both of them home.
Yes. Those remarks by Morara angered PK Salasya. And from the way PK Salasya is talking, it's as if he didn't even listen to the entire video by Morara. Let me hear from you on the comment section, but don't miss our analysis on this in our next video. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.